Do y'all have prayer? We gotta do how y'all.
This is just impromptu.
Okay.
Because we don't have a quorum.
Oh.
No, we don't. Yeah, the mic's definitely working.
I just want to say good evening to Black on Black Crime this evening.
Good evening.
My mom passed away on Monday evening.
Sorry for your loss.
And I just want to salute her this evening and give honor to this organization in honor of my mom. For the church's sake, I've been talking about issues impacting America. And today they had some really awesome legislation in the Ohio Senate. I'm going to read the language. Let me grab my pad so you know what I'm talking about. Really awesome language. And I want to just say, whoever may be listening or watching, Black on Black Crime Incorporated is still doing the work that needs to be done to eliminate crime in the community. And unfortunately, Black on Black crime is as prevalent as any other type of crime. And it's unfortunate that people wait for a tragedy to respond and then expect Black on Black crime to come in the middle of the night when some things can be avoided, because that's what this organization does. It's about peace and helping build the community to eliminate crime. Senate Bill 163, this is some of the language: prohibiting stimulated child pornography and identity theft via AI. Good thing. Senate Bill 341, repealing the right for a person, which is a teenager, to get married. Good thing. House Bill 31, requiring electronic recording of full parole board hearings to become public records. Good thing. House Bill 168, addressing sexual motivation or purpose to commit child enticement and make it a criminal offense. When people are enticing children through motivational sexual purposes, it is being addressed criminally now. It's not something lightweight. I understand from another minister, another preacher, they have banned grooming, where people are teaching children about sexual relations for marriage. It is becoming illegal now, which is a good thing. So I want Black on Black Crime to know this evening that your work is not in vain. Our work is not in vain, because Judy told me I'm a lifetime member. And I just wanted to say that. As I told him in the Senate today, my mother gave her life. And I didn't even get to have a relationship with my mother like I would have liked to have had, because she gave her life for the community, for the state of Ohio, and for the United States of America. So I missed some things, including a relationship with my parents, because they sacrificed. But I didn't compromise, and I didn't bring shame to their name. And I want to thank Black on Black Crime this evening, Incorporated, for giving me an opportunity to speak while my mom was alive. Issues impacting America. We still have racism. We still have homelessness. We still have things. But issues impacting America that are good are things that are taking place in the Ohio Senate, like what took place today. Issues that are impacting America in a good way is the fact that we still have places where people can go to warming stations and get food and shelter and clothing. These are issues that impact the United States of America that can't be taken for granted. Issues impacting America is Black-on-Black Crime Incorporated, addressing and eliminating Black-on-Black crime by doing not only rallies, not just speaking out after a tragedy, but having these meetings every Wednesday where people have an opportunity to come and let's dialogue about your concerns. So you don't need a gun for a conversation. You don't need a drug or any form of chemical substances for a relationship with anybody. And I want to encourage whoever may be listening. My mother's name is the now late Dr. Betty K. Butts' maiden name, Pinckney, attorney at law, or Esquire, who ran the 11th District Congressional Office for the United States of America under the leadership of Congresswoman Stephanie Tubbs Jones, who leaves her husband, the one and only husband she's ever had, who she's been with since she was 16 years old, who's a former United States Army corporal, former mayoral candidate for Warrensville Heights, Ohio, who changed Warrensville from a township to a suburb, who was a council president, the first man of color, representing peace in Warrensville Heights, Ohio, even though the KKK came after him in Carlos. But he didn't feed into that because he knew his purpose. Now I want to send a shout out, because I am on Facebook Live, to those of you who know your purpose. Come and help Black-on-Black Crime Incorporated. These were my responses to the legislation. Senate Bill 163. Thank you for this legislation to protect children from pedophiles and thieves. Senate Bill 341. Thank you for giving young people the opportunity to grow up. House Bill 31. Thank you for welcoming people to witness the truth and consequences of the function of the parole board. House Bill 168. Thank you for protecting children and holding people accountable who would abuse children. I've lived a life of abuse from childhood to the present. I pray that no child ever has to go through what I have been through. I will help Black-on-Black crime and anyone who would like for me to help you make this to be so. I'm still currently displaced. I haven't had a place to live since Cuyahoga County and the abuser on my protection order violated my protection order. And I still don't have a place to live. I'm denied housing, health care, electoral and voting opportunities. I'm denied employment. I'm denied educational opportunities. I'm denied equal protection under the law. I'm denied justice in the court of law for reporting abuse. And some of it's Black-on-Black crime. And because of my faith. Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Michael C. O'Malley told me he knows I'm being raped and abused. He knows all about me. He's busy. His office told me they didn't have to talk to me. He's not black, but he knows black people that have been abusing me. I don't consider myself necessarily just black. I consider myself multiracial, but I have black family members. I want Black-on-Black crime to be encouraged this evening. As my mom has transitioned, she would want to see you successful. She paved the way for black people to have so many opportunities. She was the first black person to obtained a PhD in the School of Urban Studies at Cleveland State University. She was a civil rights and corporate attorney who worked for the East Ohio Gas Company, the EEOC, and many other organizations. She graduated from high school at 16 years old. She has 2 bachelors, 2 masters, a Juris Doctor in law, and a PhD. She's attended schools like Case Western Reserve, Cleveland State University, Central State University, multiple schools for black people to have opportunities in education. She was 90 years old. It's amazing because the same time my phone died, my mother died. If in fact it is my mother, I'm not even sure of that. But that's the only woman who I know in my childhood who claimed to be my mother. I want to encourage you, black on black crime, don't close your doors. And don't close your hearts to the people. I want to encourage you to keep pressing to eliminate black on black crime. Keep the vision. Like I told them today, keep writing the vision. And though it seems like it may be behindhand, those who read it will come along, will read it, and they'll run with it, they'll walk with it. You're being heard. I know you're being heard because I met Mr. Porter at one of the school board meetings and ended up here with Kathy Ray Coleman, who got upset with me because she thought I was siding with you all against her and all sorts of kind of stuff. But I don't have anything to do with that. Because she's an activist that does a lot of things in the community, addressing things through her newspaper. But I pray in this season that you will have an opportunity to come together, that you don't have to lose another mother, that you don't have to lose another person to this element of black on black crime. I'm burdened. I'm very burdened. But I'm not powerless. Thank you, Liz, because I heard what you said to me about your being motivated to be here because I was here in the organization.
You remember that.
And I want to encourage you as I leave, keep my dad in your prayers because he can't walk anymore. He broke both his fingers. One at the UPS parking lot and then the other one at the physical therapy. He's 92 years old and my mother's the only wife he's ever had. I encourage you. If you have somebody who you love, love them. And love them back. You keep fighting. You keep speaking. You keep advocating. You keep coming forward. Get with these senators and representatives and others. Go into the church, the religious community, and make them know what you're doing. The church is too quiet. It's not addressing real issues in many cases. Do we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. Do we make void the law because of our faith? God forbid we establish the law. I love you all with the love of Jesus Christ. Keep me in your prayers. I'm wondering where God is going to take me next. Because I feel like this is a dry place for me. I love you all. Thank you for this opportunity to speak, Liz and Mr. Porter, and Mr. McCoy, and Mrs. McCoy. Thank you. know where I'm gonna sleep every night. Well, I'm gonna do it because of black on black on. But I'm not hopeless. And I want you to remain encouraged that your voice is heard. Hello.
Thank you, brother. But thank you, darling. You've encouraged us to.
Encourage.
So,
That's what I always say. But remember, there's always somebody that's gonna listen that cares.
You all can help me find a constitutional law attorney
Constitutional law.
because I'm denied health care, housing, and all the constitutional rights of the United States of America right now.
Let me,
And Catherine Tula and other judges have made rulings in the courts against you without my ever being notified of anything.
have you had any dealings with Ray Terrence?
Mm-hmm.